Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, where we provide tailor-made solutions for long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies, and where we also provide tailor-made solutions for hospitals and intensive care units, whilst providing quality services for long-term ventilated adults and children and medically complex patients at home, including home TPN, home IV potassium infusions, home IV magnesium infusions, home BIPAP, home CPAP ventilation, tracheostomy care for adults and children that are not ventilated. We also provide port management, central line management, Hickman's line management, and port management and PICC line management as well, and palliative care at home as well. Now, in today's blog, I want to read out an email from one of our readers who says, "Hi Patrik, I have a ventilator and a tracheostomy that I use around the clock. I have been in hospital for 2 years now, trying to get back home to be with my family. I'm 36, have a sound mind and even a degree, so I'm aware of everything. I have Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I have always lived at home until I was 34, and I'm 2 hours away from any family. I really want to change that and get my life back on track. I used to work from home and contribute to society, and I know going home would save a lot of money. I have tried many avenues and talked to many people and programs and keep hitting roadblock after roadblock. Every time I get my hopes up, I get denied or told another lie. I've been on waiting lists for months, and after that I get told the program I applied to cannot help me, even though I tell them all my conditions and medical necessities upfront. They contact me later saying I need more help than the program can provide. A ventilator and tracheostomy should not be a life sentence to be served in a hospital. We have landed on the moon, for goodness sake. Surely there is a solution in 2024. I just know there is. Please let me know if you receive this message. I truly hope to get any good news from Nick." Well, Nick, thank you so much for your email, and I'm very sorry to hear about your situation. Well, the good news is we have taken many patients home in similar situations from hospitals, from ICUs. After 2 years in ICU, that's actually been the longest that we had someone there before we could actually take them home, until funding was approved, until there was a house renovated and so forth. So, you know, you are in a position where this can be provided for you as well. There is no issue with getting you home besides, you know, simply doing it, you know. And now you have not shared with me your location, but I presume you are in Australia. And, you know, at your young age of 36, you will be eligible for the NDIS, and the NDIS in Australia is funding most of our clients for 24-hour nursing care, you know. So really you are in a good position. But even if you're not in Australia, you know, you should be reaching out to us, because even if you are in the US or in the UK, we can help you privately. So, you know, one way or another, we can help you. So, you know, this is just the start of a hopefully fruitful conversation to get you home, you know. And it is not an easy undertaking to get people home from hospital or from ICU. It's a very unique skill set, and we have the skill set here at Intensive Care at Home. We have third-party accreditation to provide intensive care at home. There's no other organization, as far as I'm aware, in the English-speaking world that has built the skills and expertise that we have built at Intensive Care at Home, that employ as many years of intensive care and ED experience in our service. We employ hundreds of years of intensive care nursing and ED nursing experience. No other service can match that. So, you know, you will be in the best hands to get you home. Also, we are also the experts on funding, you know, how to get funding for our clients, you know, otherwise we wouldn't be in business. So, you know, first off, you know, we need to organize the funding. Then we need to build a team, we need to get the equipment, but that's all bread and butter for us, you know. We've done it many, many times successfully. You can just have a look at our case studies and our testimonial section, you know. And you're right, you know, we have flown to the moon in 1969. Why can we not take someone home from a hospital in 2024 when it comes to ventilation and tracheostomy, and it all can be done. There is no reason for not doing it. So please send me an email back. You know where I'm. You know where I am. You can send it to info@intensivecareathome.com. I do believe it might be difficult for you to get on the phone, but maybe your power of attorney or your next of kin can contact me as well, because we will be able to get you home sooner than later. Now, if you have a loved one in intensive care who needs intensive care at home, please reach out to us, and we can help you to take your loved one home and improve the quality of life, because that's what it's all about, Nick, here. It's improving your quality of life, because currently you're stuck in hospital away from family and you have no quality of life. Of course you don't, and we provide critical care nurses at home 24 hours a day for adults and children ventilation with tracheostomy, or adults and children that are not ventilated but have a tracheostomy, and patients that are on BIPAP and CPAP, Home TPN, like I mentioned, IV potassium, IV magnesium, including IV antibiotics, port management, PICC line management, central line management, as well as Hickman's line management, and also palliative care. Now, we are an NDIS approved service provider in Australia, TAC in Victoria, ICANN in New South Wales, and NIISQ in Queensland. We're also a DVA approved service provider all around Australia. We have received funding through public hospitals, departments of health, as well as some private health funds. So please reach out to us if you need help. And like I said, if you're in the US or in the UK, please reach out to us as well. We can help you privately. We are also providing NDIS Level 2 and Level 3 specialist support coordination if you need help with that. We're also providing NDIS nursing assessments if you need help with that. And if you are a critical care nurse and you're looking for a career change, we want to hear from you. If you have worked for a minimum of 2 years in ICU or ED, ideally you have completed a postgraduate critical care qualification. That would be amazing. We want to hear from you. We are currently hiring in Sydney, Brisbane, and Melbourne, as well as Bendigo in Victoria, Warragul in Victoria, and Albury, Wodonga on the New South Wales Victorian border. Now, we also want to hear from you if you're an NDIS support coordinator and your clients need nursing care, or if you need help with funding for nursing care, if you don't know how to go about getting the funding, for nursing care through the NDIS, please contact us. We can help you. We also provide NDIS nursing assessments. We also want to hear from you if you're an intensive care specialist. We are currently expanding our medical team as well. And if you're an intensive care specialist and you have bed blocks in your ICUs, which I know you have, then I encourage you to reach out to us as well. We can help you eliminate your bed blocks by taking patients home, which also includes palliative care, of course, for some patients. And if you're a hospital executive watching this, we also want to hear from you, because again, we can help you eliminate your bed blocks in hospitals, in ICU, but also in ED. We are currently providing an ED bypass service for the Western Sydney Local Area Health District, where we send critical care nurses into the home for ED patients that we keep at home instead of them going to ED. A really great service. And we can do the same for your hospital, keeping your ED and your ICU empty, creating a win-win situation. Now, if you like my videos and you want regular updates for families in intensive care and intensive care at home, subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates. Click the like button, click the notification bell, share the video with your friends and families, and comment below what you want to see next or what questions and insights you have. Thank you so much for watching. This is Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.